to the results of the first ever Mario's Gaming World Digimon Circuit Championship Series tournament. That's a mouthful. Today we are going to talk about the top 16 results of this 62-man tournament, and then we're going to go through the top 8 deck lists as well. We're just going to see what won the tournament, what the ratios were like, and just have a good old meta talk, because, 62-player tournament is a decent sample size for the meta. Not like the best, but it's decent, right? So we're going to go ahead and discuss all this today. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you think, subscribe, and turn on notification bell on the smashed potatoes. That way you know when all these Digimon videos go live. So the winner was Symphonis here, who we'll put in yellow so we know he's the winner. Nice and golden. And he was playing Gobubond with some red stuff. Second place was Adam with D Brigade Rookie Rush. And as you guys can kind of just go down the list here, Agubond came third, Pure Gobubond came fourth. Yellow actually came fifth, which was pretty poggers. And then Justmon, and then Agubond. So this was your top 8. Top 8 was 2 Gobubond, 2 Justmon, 2 Agubond, D Brigade Rookie Rush, and Yellow. So like 2 yellow decks kind of. And then the rest was Muskets, Agubond, Gobubond, Black Royal Knights, Gabu, and Muskets. So if you look at the top 16 organized, 6 of the top spots went to Gobubond. I think that's pretty strong. 3 spots went to Agubond. Agubond is putting in work, like straight up. Deck is crazy. And then 2 spots went to Justmon, 2 spots went to Muskets, and then D Brigade Rookie Rush, Yellow, and Black Royal Knights took a spot. And for those of you that didn't know, these are structure deck legal tournaments, which means we had access to all the memory boosts that are available, which is pretty nice. So now that you guys can kind of see what did well, we're going to go ahead and look at the top 8 deck lists. So this deck list was the first place Gobubond with the red stuff deck list. This was from Symphonis from Germany. Shout out to the Germans and some people in the UK that stayed up till like 5 and 6 a.m. in the morning playing this our time. Like, holy shit. You guys stayed up late. Like, you're troopers. Anyway, so the red spice here was Tai, the red one, 2-drop for the extra 1000 DP. 1 Marcus for just a memory tamer, why not? 3 Lightning Joust and 2 Delicate Plan. Lightning Joust is a card that gives your Digimon extra DP and security +1 if you have less security or something like that. So like, you put this on a Gobubond and you can pair it with Delicate Plan just for fun. We saw that combo just fucking win so many games on stream last night. It was insane. And besides that, this deck plays a lot of weird tamers like Sora and Joe. It plays 2 of it. It plays 3 Howling Memory Boost. It plays Absolute Blasts. Only 2 Hammer Sparks, I find weird. And some weird choices, like Madoki Beta isn't that weird with starter decks, but definitely not a Gobumon, right? So this was definitely the weirdest version of the Gobumon to actually take a top spot, but this was the same deck list in 15th place, by the way, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's first place. It goes to show you that red stuff, actually when tacked in, is kind of cool. Gobubond is a consistent deck, so it kind of works out. It's nice. Second place here was the D Brigade Rookie Rush, Yellow-Black. So it plays 16 Commandramons, 3 Sealsdramons, and 2 Darkdramons for the win con. Also playing 3 Zort Defeat, which is pretty good. For removal cards, Spiral, Iron Fist, and Ultimate Flare. And then good yellow rookies like Falcomon, Starmon, and Pulsemon. The new Izzy and Joel, 1 of those, and 1 Izzy. And 3 Nanimon for the security Digimon. So honestly, this is just an aggro deck, and it shows you that Rookie Rush is capable of beating top decks in the format. A couple matches we watched, it was against other decks that just couldn't get going fast enough, and this deck just destroyed them. Also, we saw Omnimon Zort Defeat straight up beat a Gobubond or Agubond player by deleting their only copy of Tai or Matt. Can't remember which one it was. That was really freaking strong. So you know what? This deck is really good, and I do definitely recommend giving it a try, guys, because it's consistent. Agumon helps with consistency a little bit more sometimes, and honestly, just a good pile of cards. Nice and aggro. Who doesn't love that? This was the 3rd place Agubon deck list. This just had your Agubon Spice, nothing crazy. He did play 2 Manadramon and 1 Red Reamer. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Red Reamer, but it's potentially a 4-cost red spell that kills something with 13,000 or less. So, you know, that could be okay. Besides that, everything else was pretty standard. 4 Agumon, obviously, 3 Marcus for the memory. Taking full advantage of 4 Atomic Blaster, I can get behind that. And 4 Security Geogreymon. 4 Agunimon for the Wincon. This deck looks pretty typical, pretty standard, and it's consistent, it does what it does. Congrats for coming third with it, my guy. 4th place was just pure Gabumon. With a Mechanori Spice, he played 2 Mechanorimons. Probably for, like, Rookie Rush and or Mirror situations, or just hard Rookie situations. That's pretty good. He played 6 hybrids for the Lobo for Game constant, which was always live, and Howling Memory Boost with only 1 Blue Memory Boost. He wanted to play the game where he could control his opponent's attack instead of being extra consistent. Nothing wrong with that. I think this deck list is pretty cool, and big shout out to coming 5th place. The yellow deck list. I am super excited, and I think this was the most requested deck list. This was just a Mastermon Dynasmon toolbox with friggin' Wizardmons, Pedomons, a cat thing, Mimicmon, Godamon, and a Unimon, friggin' Tapirmon, Starmon, Pulsemon, Bushy, good Patamon, good rookies, a toolbox of champions, multiple level 5s, friggin' Wargrows, Anduamon, Rise Greymon, and Mistymon, like, new one? That's insane. He also played 2 Zwart Defeat for the Mastermons, which is really freaking cool. Zwart Defeat's a really freaking good card this format, especially when Agumon and Gabumon are just the best decks right now. If you can evolve and kill their tamers, you probably win the game. Really good. And they also played Blinding Wyvern's Breath, and he played Reinforcement Memory Boost, and one of the new yellow tamers. I really like this deck. It's quite a good toolbox, and it can do so many things. It has so many different pieces. So shout out to Zuhair for coming 5th. I hope I said your name right. Also, he's a fellow Canadian. Really freaking cool. Should come down to Mario's Gaming World sometime. I know you're only 2 hours away. Just saying. This 6th place belongs to Izzy from the Duelist Academy. The Digi Academy. He thinks Stressmon is the best deck of the format, and I'm kind of behind it, not gonna lie. Anything notable here? Only 4 Savior Huck. He didn't want a 5th level 5. He's playing the 1 Star Deck Galapmon. He's playing 4 Guilmon from the Star Deck as well. He's playing freaking 13 red rookies. I know people don't count Huckmon as a rookie, but worst case scenario is. He's also doing 4 Bauhuck and 3 Greymon, because Bauhuck is just really good against the mirror match. And he wanted to maximize the mirror match, which I totally get behind. 1 Tamer, because drawing multiples is dead, and 3 Memory Boosts, which is kind of insane. I have nothing to say about this deck. This deck is really good. It went X1, and nothing wrong with that. I played a lot of new cards from the starter deck, and I think it really helped the deck's power. Nothing more to say. Good job, Izzy. Proud of you. 7th place was another Rise Greymon, another Jesmon deck, but I had a different take on it. And this was Rise Greymon. He played 2 Rise Greymons just to drop some tamers. He also played 2 BT1 War Greymons as his backup level 6s, and he played BT1 Omnimon instead of freaking Blitz Omnimon. So he's definitely, with Gaia Forces, was going a little more of a control route, which I guess is fine, no big deal. Played just 4 Mono, 4 Agu, 4 Huckmon, and I kind of wonder if he just didn't have access to the starter decks, because I don't think there's a single starter deck card in this list, which is kind of cool that he came 7th in X1 all the way with just one, no starter deck cards, no memory boosts, no nothing. So that's pretty freaking cool. It's curious to see if his deck changes with starter decks, but you know, he did a really good job. What he had, awesome job. And 8th place Agumon list, the final one we go through today. This is just as standard Agumon gets. The only unrelated card is the 1 Cordramon and 3 Gaia Force instead of 4. And he also played 3 Gunimon. I've really got nothing to say here. He chose not to play memory boosts. I don't think the red memory boost is necessarily important or needed in red Agumon, because it's just, you know, the deck is consistent enough. But that being said, this is a standard list, and it did really well for the guys, so nothing to say there. And that's it, guys. That's our analysis for the first ever Circuit Championship tournament for Mario's Gaming World Digimon series. If you guys want to participate in these tournaments, these will be taking place for now most Wednesdays at 6 p.m. If you guys want to remain informed, don't forget to stay in my Discord because we will announce that way ahead of time. And if you're not in my Discord, link is in the description. Also follow on Twitch. Our Twitch stream was popping. Over 100 views at old times just watching and having fun. It was a big hyped event. I'm really, really excited, and you guys make an awesome community. Let me know what you guys think, and we're out of here. Bye!